There we go. Hello, friends. Hello, Phil. Hello, Louise. My dear cousin. I had no intention of doing this. I felt very spontaneous and said, hey, let's do this. I love you too. It's one of those things where I'm just like, I want to do this. I do. Hi, Kevin. I want to do this. Let's do this. Hi. Yeah, it was just one of those things for me where I'm just like, I haven't done this in like 9 months. I'm very rusty. So there's that. But I think that in the past 9 months, a lot has happened. A lot. And honestly, with how things have been going, I'm glad. I feel like there's so much that I could tell you guys. Things that I can't for my own reasons, which are personal. But we're here. We're alive. I probably should plug this in other servers at this point, but probably won't. It's just one of those things where I kind of just want to do this for me, do it for fun, and it can't be helped sometimes. I appreciate you, Kevin. But a lot has happened since September. September was the last time that I streamed, and October was Anime Weekend Atlanta, which got to see a bunch of people. So many people that I cared about, so many people that I still care about. Like I've met multiple people through Anime Weekend Atlanta, and feels good, you know. I'm feeling like you're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Disaster. I appreciate you. You know, there's exclamation point hug over on your channel. Pretend that I'm using it to give you a hug. You're someone that I absolutely need to meet, which should happen at some point down the line. But since Anime Weekend Atlanta, I've been focusing on myself, which feels really good. I tried to get into content creation, but it hasn't been ways for me to get myself motivated to do so, and I feel like it's not easy now. Like I can tell you that it's not an easy thing to become a content creator, and many people can attest to that fact. Holding that thought though. Hi Kyle, I see you. I acknowledge you, but it's not easy. a lot of things about content creation behind the scenes aren't easy as well. Like, there's so much that goes into it, so much that goes into recordings, to doing what you do, to live streaming, and it's not easy to learn. Like, honestly, it's frustrating at times, and sometimes I feel like giving up. I'll admit that, but you're a good disaster. I love you too. Drive safely. And at some point, I do have to come out to Indiana. But one of the things about content creation that you don't see is that there's a lot that goes into it. The relationships that go into it, the friendships, the ideas that you have. There's so much more than just hitting the go live button. And it's just frustrating at times. I can say it is frustrating, but the frustrations are outweighed. They're outweighed by the fact that you're doing something for you. I do content creation for fun. I don't care about numbers. If I cared about numbers, then that would be one of my biggest downfalls. Because I do this because I enjoy it. Ever since Anime Weekend in Atlanta, um, made a lot of relationships, met a lot of people, met a lot of people that I know, met more people that I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. Kingdom Hearts is very copyright heavy. Like, I know every single opening intro is copywritten. I can English. They're all copywritten because of the fact that Square Enix owns them, which is why I don't use them. And I think that with that, most things are also copywritten because like artists use them and they make them themselves. Like I understand that. I was gonna say Kevin probably still gets claims from his old Kingdom Hearts streams, and that was what 3 years ago. Yep, that was 3 years ago. And I mean, we did try to warn you. To be fair, we all said, "Hey, Kingdom Hearts would probably be copywritten, especially when it comes to like songs." It's just one of those things where specifically Kingdom Hearts will get you copywritten. Well, there's other things that would probably get you copywritten. I can't just say specifically Kingdom Hearts because obviously music is very broad, and that's why people look for non-copywritten music. And the non-copywritten music itself is kind of just like eh in a way, and it's weird to me because like I know that back to the topic that I was talking about, I know that content creation is very much heavily reliant on, the atmosphere, making people feel welcome, doing all of this other stuff. And I feel like not that I've let people down per se, but that there hasn't really been much to show for what I'm doing. I'm proud of what I am doing, which few people know about. I've been recording some stuff behind the scenes. There's some other stuff that I'm probably going to end up recording. I have a million ideas. My only issue is I never implement any of them. And it's not that I, yes, it is. It's that my motivation isn't there. I wish my motivation was there because if my motivation was there, I'd probably have a lot more going on for me. But again, this all falls back to last year. Last year was very heavy on me. Last year literally was like, hey, I can't let you do the things that you want to do. 2022 was, for lack of a better word, towards the beginning, terrible. 2021, we were supposed to do something. Didn't end up happening because I started getting sick. And I'm glad that it's happening now. Because when it's happening, and when it comes out, you'll know what I mean. That'll happen at some point. I don't know when. I can't give any promised dates because that's not my place to tell. But yeah. Hi Travis. Big fan of yours as well. And ever since last year, there's been a lot of anime that I've watched. Literally binge watched Attack on Titan within a month, from season one to season four, part two, because part three hadn't aired yet. I've watched 1,000 episodes of One Piece. Whatever it does, you're right. It'll be fun, Kev. At least someone is. Oh, oh, Travis, never change. That was one thing that has been on my mind very heavily. That specific project has been on my mind for a long time. Who were you forced to watch it by? Hi, Trebs. I'm sorry I didn't text you back. You clearly see what I'm doing. A lot of people. Bro, you look. Oh, I appreciate you, Trebs. I do have to thank Ian for that one. Not me looking beautiful. That's still a thing. That is genetics. But I watched Attack on Titan because of Ian. Shout out to him. I'm still on episode 421. Oh, well, you're almost halfway there. Trebs, you literally are not. But this is a running bit, and I'm very happy that you're keeping this up. Like recently, I watched Attack on Titan. October was me watching all of Attack on Titan. I watched most of Ruby because of Sam, who I love them to death. Their speculations on every episode of Ruby is just mind blowing to me. Started reading Boruto. I'm gonna die by One Piece next year. Travis, it's not even. I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it's not long. It's literally 1,054 episodes. I'm on episode 1,000. I might convince my caretaker to let me go to Atlanta this year and book a flight. Let's go! If you can convince them, that would be great. Obviously, I don't. You know, I understand if you can't, but like, if you do go, that would be amazing. I'm sure he'll agree. Wait, whose name is Brian Fan? I missed the chapter. Also, Trebs. I'm. I understand you're trying. I do. I mean, the movies aren't canon. Well, most of them aren't canon. High price. You know, Kevin, I'd like for you to focus on the road. I, definitely understandable, Phil. Like that is a huge step in showing that you're an independent person. Hi, Kiers. Jacob. Another amazing content creator. What a lovely surprise. I know, right, Jacob? It's almost like it just happens. I've been talking about, understandable. My point still stands that I want you to be safe. No, 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 no. The fact that I'm 54 episodes away from being caught up. So if you catch up to me, then does that make me the better person or you the better person? Just saying. Also, you're probably right. Oh, you're all good, Jacob. I understand. I understand a lot of people at work this early. Well, I say early. It's literally 11. Yeah, it's literally 11 o'clock for me. Yeah, you're right. It does make us both troopers for watching all of this. Honestly, Travis, it took most people that I know 8 months, but that's because they literally watched it every waking second of their day. I wanted to cosplay as someone, or maybe come up with my own. I mean, coming up with your own cosplay could be a good idea. I know. Curious, it's literally crazy that I got to 1,000 episodes of anything. Ew. I hate that for you, Kev. You've been at work for 6 hours. Jacob, do you work 8 hours? Question mark. I mean, I understand that, but like, I've watched every single episode of Naruto for reference, but I've watched both, and I think that for me at least, One Piece towards episode like 500 onward is probably like peak. eh, You work from 7 to 3. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. We do speak of Naruto though. You're still trying to catch up on which series in Yu-Gi-Oh are you watching again? You've been on. Okay, Trebs, that makes sense. Yeah, I know. I was like, you've been awake for a while, Kev. I remember you telling me you had to wake up at 6 a.m. and I don't envy you. Oh, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, definitely one of the funner seasons. Because for me, it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, and Yu-Gi-Oh Arc 5 were probably my top four. That's just Kevin. I hate that for you so much, but I understand. Well, yeah, I'm not exactly a Naruto stan. I love Naruto, don't get me wrong. Probably easily one of the better protagonists. Like, objectively, yeah, most anime characters are better. Well, not anime characters. Anime are better. But, like Jacob said, Naruto will always be a favorite. Trebs, you and I were both, we can both just remember. No, Jacob, you're quite literally one of the biggest Naruto fans that I know. It's like me with anything that I enjoy, which I love that for you so much. I grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm a 90s child, so I understand that. Every Saturday morning, I would literally be sitting there with a bowl of cereal watching Yu-Gi-Oh. Watching Yu-Gi-Oh, watching Pokemon, Shaolin Showdown, the throwbacks. You see, Jacob, that's one thing that I like about Naruto, among many. Because, like, with Naruto, and I know a lot of you are not anime people, which I'm sorry, because this literally has just turned into me talking about anime. But his attitude towards, never giving up is his ninja way. And I appreciated that. You see, that was one thing about One Piece for me. The earlier seasons, I will admit, were very, very hard to get through. but the payoff was later on. Also, hi John. I am live on the platform known as YouTube.com. I remember Zexel. I didn't like it as much as you would think. Like I sat through it. I sat through both seasons. It just didn't hit as hard. John's another person that I know watches anime because he's talked to me about various ones. Doctor Stone, need to still see that. The second season of Slime. YouTube.com/Bry. You know, you're right, Kirsten. It is. Honestly, Travis' life has been better. Um, a couple of things have happened within like the past week in which, you know, not that great, but I'm working through it. John, you literally are going to have to sit me in a call and force me to do it. That's literally how it worked with Ian. I literally told Ian, "Hey, I can't watch past episode 6 of this," and he was like, "Okay, call. We're getting in it now." As soon as I hit episode 7, he was like, "Okay, well, he's invested." In that case, got plans tomorrow. I mean, technically, no. Are we supposed to do D&D tomorrow? Question mark. Because Wednesdays are usually D&D. Ah, okay, so understandable. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at, acknowledging that while things have happened, I'm still okay at the end of the day. I was gonna say, John, we have D&D tomorrow. Unless that, doesn't happen. In which case we could watch Dr. Stone. But obviously, yes, I will watch it for you. Oh, hi Trebs. Yeah, me and John play D&D with a few other people. I am very new to D&D. Let me tell you. Well, not new, but like I haven't played since 2017. So I'm just like, what do? What am I doing? I don't think I'll. I mean, let's not go that far. Thoughts on Dragon Ball Super? Um, Absolutely like it. I really love Dragon Ball Super. Like the Tournament of Power was probably one of the better arcs in Super. The Future Trunks song, Future Trunks or Goku Black. It's one of the two. Is one of the better arcs as well. Yeah, I'm quite literally very rusty when it comes to D&D. If you, yeah, there's literally a Starbucks across the street from the hotel. Not, yes, the convention hotel. I was like, wait a minute, that can definitely happen. Like last year when we went to AWA, it was literally a group of us. Like there was me, there was Kiers, there was Kevin, there was John. We were all just hanging out. AWA feels more intimate, is one thing that I do agree that everyone says. AWA is more intimate, and the fact that AWA happens is literally a godsend because of the fact that like I feel like I wouldn't be as close to a lot of people if it never happened. Like I wanted to go. I wanted to go in 2021. That was when I ended up getting sick. 2022 was when I ended up going, and it was such a fun experience. I'm hoping to go again this year too, Kiers. It's just a matter of how do I make that happen. Yeah, I was gonna say Kevin was there, Angie was there, Kiers was there. So many people that I literally didn't have a relationship with. Trebs, I feel like it would be the other way around because a lot of people have claimed that I give very good hugs. I cannot attest to this because I cannot hug myself, but Kevin and Kirsten have both hugged me, so they can attest. So is Price. Price has also hugged me. But either way, yes, I am a hugger. I appreciate hugs. I've already looked. I mean, you're doing it early, so I'm proud of you. Listen, listen, listen. It's not a competition. We're hugging each other. It's fine. You know, I haven't heard that name in a while, Kev. There's literally an emote in my server for that, but I haven't heard the name in a while. I don't. Brian versus Chubbs Miro. Uh, you know, we talked about a battle for my biggest fan at AWA, and that never happened. But spiritually, I feel like we all know who won. Bring the Bri Bear. Yeah, that's understandable, Kev. No, that'll happen this year. I mean, can it happen if I'm not there? Like I said, I'm trying to make it happen. If I don't, that's fine. But I'm trying to make it happen. Ariel, I didn't see her break Brylink and I disapprove of this. Oh, Uni. I don't know if Streamlabs will work. Not Streamlabs, Nightbot. I don't know if Nightbot will work, if I'm being honest with you. Phil, I take meds. Like, I literally brought meds with me to AWA. I was gonna say, Kevin, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know if Nightbot has been on this channel in a while. Yeah, I was gonna say, medication's allowed. I take meds. I'm pretty sure Kevin takes meds. It's not that big of a deal. Also, Uni, aren't you saving money for your anime convention at the end of the month? Yeah, exactly. It's baby steps. Like, yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of us take medication. So, like, it's one of those things that where that's gonna happen. Hi, Taco. I was gonna say, I know you have to save money for your anime convention at the end of the month. Understandable, Phil. Very understandable. Well, eh. Also, Ariel, how are the kids? Are they behaving? I really hope the answer is yes. Who says that I can't promote friends, Ariel? Also, hi, Ty. I love you too. Oh, they're at school. Uh, oh, I forgot that I was off school. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I have so many conversations with you. Uh-huh. I mean, that's understandable, Phil. Reason I get impatient real quick is just to do. Yeah, that's really how most games are. But I mean, most games have, a payoff at least. Also, Ty, how are you doing? I know I haven't seen you in a while. Well, talked to you in a while, but I hope you're doing well. And Ariel, don't think that I'm not going to plug you because I can and I will. Wait, which Kingdom Hearts games haven't you played, Phil? I'm very curious. Yeah, definitely understandable, Ty. Congratulations on the new job, by the way. I don't know if I said that or not, but congratulations, Ariel. I will fight you. You need the fact of the matter is, Dream Drop is actually one of the most critical, no pun intended, because critical mode, critical Kingdom Hearts games that you should be playing. Ah, you have to finish one. Got it, got it. Yeah, they're very different. I've been all right. Um, a lot happened recently where I'm just like, oh, that was a sound. But yeah, a lot happened to me recently. No, I don't recommend trying critical mode unless you enjoy pain. I don't recommend playing it on critical mode. I mean, a lot of people did not. There were people who were like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, then Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm just like, that's not how that works. You don't know half the characters in 3 because you didn't play the other ones. I appreciate you, Ty. Yeah, it's just a lot. No, Uni, I definitely understand that. I promise. Oh, now you want to ping everybody. Oh, I love bots. I know the Gamer's Joint, not like personally, but he's one of the creators that I know of. There's him, there's Skyward Wing, there's quite a few that I know about. Like, there's quite a few Kingdom Hearts streamers that I know about. There's Sarah T, who does speed runs of King, not speed runs, 1% runs of Kingdom Hearts. I want to say she does everything, but she was one of the first creators that I found on Twitch back in like 2019 who did Kingdom Hearts specifically. Hi, yes, good. Oh, she used the government name. Yeah, I know quite a few of those though. I know quite a few OG PokeTubers, but yeah, a lot of how I came into the community was not great. A lot of them aren't, you know, in the community anymore for good reason. Yeah, the Sarah Key, who used to be Keyblade Sarah, but then I think it was Square Enix was like, you can't use that name. Dream Drop is on PS4. Oh, unless you're saying that you don't have a PS4. Dream Drop's on PS4 and 3DS. No, not 3DS. DS? It's one of the two. It's on Nintendo because it's on PS4, Xbox One, and Nintendo DS. Ariel, you're never safe. I really hope you know that. Are you saying is it really to like Dream Drop being on 3DS or to what I said a bit earlier, Uni? Oh no, it's an actual game. Yeah, it's an actual game. Oh yeah, Dream Drop is on PS4. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. 2.8 includes Dream Drop Distance, zero point 0.2 Birth by Sleep or Fragmentary Path, and then one of the movies. But one was also Uni. You're not safe either. Um, yeah, it would include Dream Drop Distance. I don't know, Uni. I'm doing it. See, Ariel isn't following you. You don't need the numbers, but let us love you. You break everybody else anyways. Yeah, 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 Uni. You can't show love to me because of the fact that A, haven't put a Streamlabs link in there, and B, I don't want you to. See, Twitch has its benefits because obviously there are people that I know who started on Twitch, then moved to YouTube, like Lynn's. Lynn started on Twitch and then she moved to YouTube. What was, God, 4 years ago? You knucklehead. You really just called me a knucklehead in my stream. But honestly, if you ever did donate, I would literally just use it to, you know, do commissions and stuff like that, and it would 100% go back into the channel and paying the people that I need to pay. Because you won't let me break you. You're my knucklehead. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible, Ariel, but I feel like a lot of it would be you're very much used to Twitch at this point. I mean, it's really just a matter of perspective at the end of the day, and I understand that, Daryl. Like, I literally cannot sit in Twitch streams because of the ads. Little behind the scenes thing there that ads are a thing on Twitch, especially once you're partnered. The thing about that, Ariel, and I think you know this, is that you have Lynn, you have Vandy, you have people who do YouTube for a living. You have a website, Uni? Also, hi, Danny. No, yeah, that's one benefit to Twitch. Like, if I'm subscribed to, say, Danny, for instance, I can use his emotes over on Ariel's channel. Like, that is one benefit to Twitch. They also have the VIP system. Ah, right, right, right. That's why you changed your name. I was like, I remember you having a reason for that. I'm such a lurker. Tribes, I've kind of been a lurker in some people's streams. Like, people know that I'm there, but I don't say much aside from that. And it's not the fact that, like, I don't want to say anything. It's the fact that I have other things on my mind because, I'm scatterbrained. I'm squirrel brained sometimes. I'll admit that. That's because she made a new server, Daryl. I mean, yes, Travis, but also the fact of the matter is, there are times where I'm just like, I just want to chill. Ah, okay, Uni. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, Cat made a new Discord. Discord? Oh. It's not a fear of scaring people off. It's more so that, like, everyone knows who I am, and I'm just like, oh, hi. I don't want to take attention away from the streamer, but hi. I was gonna say, yeah, Cat went back to streaming, which I'm very happy about. I miss Cat quite a lot. I mean, we do have a Snapchat streak, but that's besides the point. No, yeah, I get that, Uni. I make it a point to at least say hi to people, but most times people don't know that I'm there. Like if it's someone that I'm very close to, then yeah, I'm gonna talk to them. But there are some streams where I'm just like, hey, I remember you, I know you. Yeah, I get that, Travis. For the record, that is not true when it comes to me. I absolutely adore you. No, you're fine, Trebs. What did you get for a stat, Kev? I need to know. Yeah. But I mean, like I said earlier, anything that I do receive, I will, you know, put back into the channel, commissions, and stuff like that. I pretty much love YouTube. Ah, that makes sense now. Yeah. I love your autocorrect sometimes, Kevin. Sounds good, Trubs. I appreciate you. I mean, your voice texts are literally just a thing. Yeah, it's not. It's a thing. I remember the last time you ended up calling the group chat because, that tends to happen a lot. The app, yeah, the app updates a lot. especially with Discord. Discord, I love and hate it. Discord's one of those things where like I just don't understand it. I was gonna say it's always Kevin. Anytime that the group chat starts ringing, I'm just like, what did Kevin do? I had the Scarlet and Violet. The Scarlet and Violet theme slapped. It really did. So did the AI Professor theme and Penny's theme. Those were probably my favorites. And Area Zero. Scarlet and Violet had some banger themes. Now that I'm thinking about it. No, yeah, it's literally always you. He called you Ariel. You didn't have to call him out like that. I mean, I understand having no plans on buying the games, but you need to listen to the themes at least. Because the themes slap. It's just that he never calls me. I mean, Ariel, that's understandable. I don't use it. I literally just use Discord for like the group chat. Like I'm in so many group chats. I'm in so many servers. Dear God, I'm in so many servers, and I've purged them before. No, that's definitely understandable. I will also be right back, chat. Um, I'm thinking of a Pokemon from Generation. Let's go with Generation 3. I'm thinking of a Pokemon from Generation 3. Go. Okay, we're back. Has anyone guessed it yet? Your voice text just hates you, Kevin. Talo, no. Swalot, no. Glalie, no. Which I think you meant. Gulpin, no. Feebas, no. Altaria, no. Swill, no. I'll give you a hint. It is a dual typing. Hello, Blake, my nephew. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I was talking about it earlier. I have literally, you reminded me, literally saying you reminded me of this, but, no, not Salamence. But you're on the right track with Salamence. Bagon, no. I'm doing alright. I'm glad to hear that. No, yeah, I was gonna say, you reminded me that, I did tweet about it earlier, but, it is episode 1000 of One Piece. I have like 54 more to go. I'm very sad about that fact. Tropius, no, but you're still on the right track. Metagross, no. Wait, are you a dual type Pokemon? I am literally questioning myself. No, you are. Okay. You got it. Flygon. Flygon was the answer that I was looking for. Also, I hope that your lunch was great. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't make that very clear. I, uh, I'm unsure, Mark. I'm unsure if I'm alive. Alive? I'm sure if I'm alive or not. I'm definitely alive. Hello, big brother. How are you doing today? It is a mark. I know a lot of you weren't here when I talked about it earlier, but the thing that I can't tell you about that I'm recording, quite literally one of the biggest projects that I've done, and I'm very happy to be a part of it. Also, I love you, Big Brother. Oh, yeah, that'll happen, Uni. I don't know. Love her so much. I literally haven't talked about Scarlet and Violet. I thought about that because I haven't been live since September. I do think you're gonna enjoy it quite a lot. I was gonna say, Adam Smagius had levitate. That's what I remember about that fight. The Marlex in my chat. I'm so blessed. I was gonna say, Mark, we don't know ourselves what we're doing. I'd love to do something with you though in the future. Sorry. Um, you're definitely someone who I've wanted to work with since, we're friends. But also, I'm very proud of you. Yeah, I forget. Wait, Legends Arceus. Yeah, you're right. Legends Arceus didn't have abilities. Huh. Oh, Mark, please never change. Yeah, I was saying earlier this was very spontaneous. I had no intention of doing it, but I was like, if I never do this, I won't get over the fact that I should be doing this. Oh yeah, you're right, Uni. I appreciate you, Marlex. I mean, we've talked about, part two of Soul Link for like a year. No, it's been a bit of no, it's been 2 years. A bit. Well, it's been a long time. That's all I'm gonna say. I always appreciate you, Kyle. Don't worry, Uni. I won't die now. I'll just die later. That's very true, Mark. Also, shout out to you. I really appreciate you. And I know that you're doing a series on your channel, or are you rotating channels, or am I just? I won't say stupid. I was gonna say that was April of 2021, but I know you're doing a series over on your channel, which is a three-way. So I'm very proud of you for that one. No, yeah, you're staggering the release. Yeah, we've talked about that since 2021, and 2021 was a time. We talked about that in April 2021. October happened, then January happened, and now I can't help it, Ariel. It's in my nature. I was gonna say, yeah, I knew about that series because you are doing a three-way with Maddie, Derek, and yourself. Don't worry, I keep track of my friend's series. Ariel, I can't help it. I am literally known as the wholesome bean to a lot of people. My name in my server is literally Bry Bean. Oh no, Mark, you're allowed to self-plug. I appreciate you doing it. Like I know you have that going on right now. I know that there's a thing that I'm working on. Exactly, Mark gets it. Because I know that you're doing your three-way. I know that Brian plays, one of my best friends in this entire world, is doing a series with Duck Duck Derek and Leronium, aka Kevin. Three-way cage lock in Scarlet and Violet. Kyle makes a good point. He would not be able to boop. I'm sorry. That one just kind of slipped out. Mark, you're gonna make me cry. You can't do this because I haven't seen you since 2020. That honestly feels like a crime because that was 3 years ago. Kevin, it's fine. We're fine. The world's on fire, but we're fine. Um, Speaking of which, I still want to do a free for all. I miss them so much. The only one that I did in Scarlet and Violet was with Derek, John, and Cursed. Yeah, I was gonna say it's been officially over 3 years as of March 1st. Pre-COVID, it's so different. No, Mark, you do need to go to AWA. I do admit that that's something that you should do. I think it's just a matter of you figuring out how you would do it. Because honestly, I feel like if you and Maddie both ended up showing up, it would be such a great experience for both of you. And obviously, I get that Maddie has the kids. No, yeah, that's why I corrected myself, Kyle. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, that's gonna be its own thing. See, 2024 is when a lot of people are trying to go. Because like 2024 feels like the year that it should happen. Definitely, Kyle. I understand that. And obviously, I've met Kiers. I've met both Kiers and Mark, not at the same time, but like different years. We do appreciate that, Uni. Hunter x Hunter is very good. Don't be my Thanos arc. I'll do it myself. You could just Thanos snap everybody out of existence. Kevin, stop bragging. I get it. I was supposed to see him last year. Wait, Price, did you not go to PAX in 2020? Or am I misremembering things? Minus a lot to death. Yeah, preferably. Time is definitely an illusion, Kiers. No, yeah, I really like Hunter x Hunter for what it is. Mark, I think that's how that works. Okay, Price. I was like, wait a minute. Ah, that's what it was. I remember you telling me you were looking for flights. PAX 2020, the last thing before everything hit the fan. You're not wrong. Literally a few days after PAX, everything hit the fan, both metaphorically and physically. Yeah, exactly, Mark. I was gonna say, yeah, you wouldn't have been able to go home. PAX is one of those experiences that I'll always treasure because obviously that was the first time that I met Kevin. That was the first time that I met Mark. First time that I met Jacob, Michael. First time that I met a lot of people actually. That was the first time I met Ryan. First time I met Ryan, Dylan, Vinny, Frank, Tobin, Linz. And that kind of just from 2020 on just kept piling up and up and up and up until 2022 when I met so many different people at AWA. Oh, I know. I know PAX is this weekend. I've been having many a conversation with Tyler, aka Mystic Fates, or should I say the Mystic Fates, who's going to PAX this year since he went last year. Yeah, there's quite a few people who I know are going to PAX this weekend, which I'm happy for them. The thing about me is, AWA feels like the bigger convention and the better convention for like someone like me. Literally spent $1,000 to get to not AWA, to PAX, but I spent like 500 to get to AWA and back. Oh no, I know many of people who are going. There's Tyler, there's Elliot, there's Josh, there's Tavi. It's mainly the Twitch streamers. And the thing about that, yeah, AWA is just a lot cheaper. Like a 4 day pass at and then a 4 day weekend pass at AWA is $80 at max. I mean, back then Razor was a lot shyer than he is now, and Razor's grown a lot since then. I remember meeting Razor. Oh, Johnstone's going to PAX. I mean, yeah, but you're also in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Uni. Yeah, I didn't know that, Kirst. There's quite a few people that I know. Richard! There's quite a few people that I know are going to PAX. But, like, would I go? If I could afford it? Possibly. It's just one of those things where, like, I don't think it's something for me. Oh, welcome, Raiders. I mean, flying being from the Netherlands is expensive enough. Yeah, you make a good point. I mean, John flew in from Scotland, if that means anything. John flew in from Scotland. Worm flew in. Kyle. Not our Kyle, different Kyle. Kyle from Dylan's community came all the way from Australia. Jo- Gus came in. Gus came to America. Like people who are from outside of America have flown in. We love Worm. Oh no, that's definitely understandable. Kate flew in, yeah. We're still gonna try to get you to America though. Like Mark, we want to make that happen, and any way that we can. Which obviously some of us can't do much, but I know that's so funny, Mark. Also, hi Phoenix, I appreciate you. I know, right? Here's hashtag get Mark to America. But yeah, welcome Raiders. I Richard, what were you streaming, or were you streaming? How's my thought? I'm doing good, doing all right. Ah, okay, okay. Also, Richard, I appreciate you. It's always good to see you, friend. The raid was an excuse to say. You don't need an excuse to say hi. I was gonna say, I know you and Angie met at PAX, which I didn't. I'm upset that I didn't meet Angie at PAX. I appreciate you more, Richard. But yeah, I didn't meet Angie at PAX. I met Angie officially at AWA. Angie and Keith actually, because I knew Brian because 2020 he literally stabbed me. Not literally, but like in Among Us, he stabbed me and we became friends. Yeah, me and Brian met because of Among Us, which is wild to me. I don't remember who invited me to play. I was just like, sure. And then we were both just like, oh, wait, you're from San Diego. I'm from San Diego. Let's be friends. And the rest is history. Now we go to wrestling shows together. That's wild. He literally flew with me to Atlanta, and we're going to a wrestling show in May. It's crazy how time works. It's also ironic because I think he memorized the way to get to my house, which is very charming. Speaking of wrestling shows, this is from 2019. It's so crazy how the phrase for the rest is history. You're right. Oh, I hate Spirit. I hate Spirit Gears so much. There's a saying that I know. It's the past is the past, the present is a gift, and the future is a mystery. No, yeah, Spirit's probably one of the worst airlines. Hi, Em. I love you so much. How are you doing, friend? I hate Spirit. That's the Spirit. I'm pretty sure it is, Kyle. Yeah. How are you doing, Em? I know we talked a bit on Twitter, but I love you so much. You're so great. It sounded like I'm sorry. It sounded like Siri. Maybe I am Siri in disguise. Obviously, you don't have to tell me everything, but like, my DMs are open for you. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better now. I also did listen to your cover of that song, and it was amazing. 10 out of 10. No, you're all good, Kyle. I understand. No, Mark, I probably can't. No, 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 you're all good, Em. Also, Kyle, please get rest. I'm just glad that I at least reached out. Like, I understand being bad at keeping up with people. Who cares? That's a throwback. Like that's such a throwback. I literally made Brybot because Nightbot was broken, and it was a meme. Oh yeah, Uni. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, Em. I truly am. Yeah, Brybot would just appear. A wholesome quote. You mean off the top of my head or like looking one up? Talking throwbacks, raise your hand if you remember Action Bry. Hi. That was OG. That was 2019. Oh no, you're good, Kyle. I understand completely. You may lurk away. Off the top of my head, Phoenix, that's so hard. Because there's so many wholesome quotes that are like in my head. Most of them are related to Kingdom Hearts. Because the first quote that I remember is when Sora was talking about the heart being weak, and sometimes it gives in, but I've learned that deep down there's a light that never goes out. So many Kingdom Hearts quotes affect me personally. No, I was gonna say, yeah, my name's literally Oakkeeper Bry. Kyle, I remember playing that game. It's so good. Like, unironically so good. Especially knowing how, terrible South Park is. That is definitely a quote that I remember from Fairy Tail. Yeah, Mark. There was also My Friends Are My Power from Kingdom Hearts 3. Not 3. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Which is true, honestly. My friends are my power. Without my friends, I'm nothing. Which, yeah, sounds very cliche. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. I was gonna say I played both. I do prefer the second one more, but that's just me because it was like superhero themed. Exactly, Phoenix. Kingdom Hearts is light. I appreciate you lurking, Uni. I appreciate you as well, Price. Yeah, Mark, it's weird, isn't it? Because we met 2019, I think. Like not met, but like became friends. Okay, okay, Kevin. I hope you're driving safely, by the way. But yeah, the Kingdom Hearts quote goes, "My friends are my power." I played the Fairy Tale game. It's so good. Hi, Arson. The Dino King, the King of Dinos, if you will. Marlot's missions. Oh, Mark. I'll cry. Stop it. It's yeah. I was gonna say Uni. The champion theme for Scarlet and Violet was good, but like, eh. Yeah, I'd believe it, Mark. You are the Dino King for a reason. It's just on brand. Yeah, you're one of the few people who saw me cry. It was you and Kevin. It was you and Kevin on the floor at PAX when everyone was leaving, and I just broke down into tears. It was you and Kevin that year. Yeah, it was you and Kevin 2020. It was Brian who I cried on the shoulder of when I was leaving AWA. I remember I was talking to Kevin before his plane left, and we were all just like, I'm trying not to cry. I'm crying. Yeah, and Michael. It was you, Kevin, and Michael. It's just something that's gonna happen. I'm gonna cry because, we're all friends. I don't want to leave you. I'm kind of waiting to see if Sony will add Fairy Tail. Maybe. I hope so. Mark, I expect no less from you. You definitely should have the whole, room full of dinos. Honestly, that would be a vibe. You with your entire room of dinos. Yeah, sure, Kevin. Someone had onions. There were a lot of onions in that airport. So many onions. Because I literally remember, I think I was mentioning you specifically, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm trying not to cry." And then Angie said, Angie literally messaged me and said he failed. It's a weird experience, uni. Like, I remember when I first met Kevin, I was very nervous to meet him. I was very nervous to meet Mark. I don't remember if well, yeah, Mark won't let me live it down because of the fact that I didn't recognize Mark at first. Shelby, hi birthday twin. Kevin, we're just soul linked and that's fine. We're just very emotional people. Like I was so nervous to meet so many of our friends. And then I was like, why am I nervous? I talk to you literally every day. Yeah, it's just nature. It's just human nature. Like we're so much used to, it's fine to cry. And that's a stereotype that I hate. Men shouldn't cry. Like obviously, yes, we're going to. I appreciate your shelves. If you want to tell the group chat that I'm doing this, you can. At least I said, "Are you Barlex?" and not "Who are you?" I feel like we need to recreate the bit the next time we see each other. Like I know that we both know who each other are, but we need to recreate the bit. Shelby, Shelby, Shelby. I appreciate you in more ways than one. That's another person that I really wish I had talked to at PAX. Not PAX, AWA. I know that you were going through your own stuff because we were both going through it that entire weekend. Because I remember you told me that you saw me at the panel but didn't say anything. And obviously, the night of the panel was not fun for me. As much as the panel was fun itself, the night going into it was very interesting, to say the least. but I appreciate you more. Yeah, you probably do. I'm just gonna be honest with you on that one. No, I definitely understand that, Shelves. As an anxious being myself, it's not fun. But the experience itself was a 10 out of 10, especially when I was around, Ryan and all of our other friends. I'm still upset I didn't see slash meet Bobby Boy, Rossi Boy, Mod Wonder, because I was around people that he hangs around. It just was never at the same time. It's because you're amazing. You're not actual garbage. Shelby, shut up. There'd be so much confusion if we did that, Mark. They'd be like, "Don't you two know each other?" And we'd just be like, "Yeah, we know each other, but it's a beat." Oh no, Mark. No, Bobby Boy, Rossi Boy is literally probably one of the best people that I know, and that's not up for debate. One of the most goated human beings that I know. There's a hat guy. Two of Vinny's biggest mods. There's Cavs. Shout out to all of them though, for real. Travis Street's Carboder, and then like Carboder anxiety, because anxiety is trash. Oh hey, Bobby Boy, Rossi Boy, Mod Wonder. Speaking of you, you're right. Anxiety is trash, and dealing with it is trash. How we doing, Bobby Boy? Was early saying you're one of the most goated human beings I've ever met. But being human garbage is fun. Doing good, about to do my dashes for the day. Let's go. You make that bag. You make that money. You dash them doors. I don't know. In what context that just made me laugh. They do have a recording session later, I think. So that's gonna be fun. The grind never stops. Yes, Shelby, about that. No, but yeah. AWA is such a fun experience. If you have not gone, I recommend you go. Despite the fact that I was very socially anxious, I did have a good time. I kind of just made myself feel better as the time went on. I did cling to people just for preference. Like, I literally had friends and I was like, I'm sticking with you. Because, social anxiety and big crowds. And I haven't been in a crowd in like 2 years. Yeah, Kev, recording session. That's a lot of hours, Shelves. I still need to pummel Ryan into the ground. As long as I get to keep his shoulder, that's still such a fun running bit. Ryan's just like, Bry's shoulder is literally just the best place in the world. Like, I showed him a few of the pictures from AWA. Hi, Smiley. I showed him some of the pictures from AWA. Speaking of people who went there, I was gonna say, yeah, Kevin took me into their group when everyone went to the costume contest. I appreciate the sub, Smiley. AWA was so fun and a great time. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those times where like AWA compared to PAX, right? AWA feels more intimate. AWA feels more intimate and like I got to actually talk to people, which was nice. Like getting to talk to people, getting to, converse with people. Like I didn't really talk to Ryan, Frank, Dylan, Vinny too much at PAX when I went in 2020, but in 2023, not 2023, that's this year. In 2022, I talked to them a lot more. I'm surprised Waffle House is his favorite place too, considering he made a friend there and everything. That's true. He's a morning person now. He's a morning person. He gets up, he works out, he has coffee. I don't know who he is anymore. No, but in all seriousness, I love Ryan to death. Ryan's so great. We'll never stop talking, you know, good about Ryan. AWA, there was so much to do and a lot to just relax with and places to talk. PAX, there was only one place. You know, the Handheld Lounge will always have a special place in my heart, though. The Handheld Lounge was where literally we were all the time. AWA is always a smooth. Bobby Boy, Rusty Boy, you're not wrong. And it upsets me that you and I actually didn't, speak face to face at AWA last year. You and Smiley, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I remember Kev's walked up to me. Kev's walked up to me and I was hanging out with Hat Guy for a while. I was going to say the United Circle happened at PAX, which I wasn't a part of, but it happened. He hasn't broken up with the group chat in the hot minute I don't trust. So you're saying there's Iron Bundle. No, yeah, exactly, Bob. I was telling them earlier. I met Ryan in 2020, but I didn't feel as close to him as I did in 2022. Because in 2020 I was literally fresh in the community. I think I was at least 8 months in when I went to PAX, so it was like I don't have much to talk to you about. His Ryron bundle. Oh no, Shelby, no, come back. No, yeah, the handheld lounge was great until they tried to kick us out for just standing there. That's a whole different story on its own. He literally could have told you guys. No, yeah, you're right. It was 6 months. It was 6 months of me being in the community. Oh, absolutely, Smiley. Too late. I'm gonna don't I weep. Shelby, come back. No, you're my birthday twin. Kept having some sake. That explains a lot. You're right. It does explain a lot. I appreciate you staying for me, Shelby. But yeah, ever since then, God, AWA feels like so long ago. It wasn't even that long ago. We're already a quarter of the way through the year, though. We're in March. October is very rapidly approaching. No, Uni, I highly recommend it. Like anyone who has been will tell you that it is probably something you should do. Speaking of which, Shelby, you need to show me Karate Bugman. You've been promising for, months now. And obviously, I understand that things happen, and I still appreciate you either way. Because Sam ended up getting me into Ruby. Oh, I know exactly what's happening in June, Mark. You told me. Or you inadvertently told me. Or you told me somewhere. Oh, I'm just saying I know. I felt so old last week. One of my oldest high school kids came to visit me at work, and she graduated this year. And oh God, yeah, that's that has to make you feel old. Uni. This time I'm going to get there a day early and stay a day after because the days fly by. Yeah, you're right. I got there on I got there Wednesday night. I got there Wednesday night, and then we left on Monday morning. Obviously, it didn't feel like that long, but a lot of us were talking about, hey, we should do Monday to Monday, just so that we could all hang out and do stuff together. Also, yeah, I was gonna say, Uni and Shelby both watch the show. Yeah, that would make me feel very old. No, yeah, Mark, I remember you telling me specifically, hey, I'm doing this thing. And I was like, yeah, I knew. I got there Thursday night late. Ew. Yeah, okay. I get what you mean, Smiley. Yeah, we got there Wednesday. I think we got there Wednesday. We we specifically got there Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Have a good workout, Richard. We got there specifically at on a Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We got there Wednesday at 1 o'clock. We got to Atlanta at Wednesday at 1. We hung out for a while because everybody was coming in. Because Kevin's Airbnb group came to meet up with ours because we had one of his Airbnb people. And then we all just kind of just had a giant get together. And then that was Wednesday night. Wednesday night we had a get together. Thursday we went to the convention. Friday was the night of the panel. Saturday we went to the convention. And then Sunday we went to the convention and then we had a giant taco night. So I was having a taco night. We invited a bunch of people on Sunday night to taco night because it was at Kevin's Airbnb, which ironically we invited Taco too. Like honestly, if you guys had been around, we could have invited you guys as well. Obviously, there was no pressure to join because I still remember so many of the pictures that we have from AWA. There was literally one with everyone at a table together. There was one table with Scott, me, Kirsten, Kevin was just taking the picture. Um, there were two different tables. That's all that I remember. So I forgot to ask. Oh, that was not my fault, Mark. You cannot put that. You can't pin that one on me. Much love, Bobby Boy, Rusty Boy. I hope work goes well for you. I was gonna say no, yeah, Mark. You can't plug that. You can't blame that one on me. I literally remember telling them, "Hey, I invited Mark." Master B Rad. What a pleasant surprise! I am live on the. I think in I am live on the platform that is known as YouTube.com backslash Keeper Bry. I was gonna say I remember he invited you to breakfast and never got back to you about it, and I was like, huh. So we should probably just not invite you to things, which sounds mean, but like we kind of just didn't give you the address. I still remember that Olive Garden. That was Olive Garden, yeah, because that was dinner. Oh no, she absolutely loved you. Not to say that I don't, because I absolutely love you as well. Nice save. Hey, hey, hey. Sometimes I put my foot in my mouth. That is a Trabs. My favorite fruit is strawberries, actually, which is a very random question, but I'm here for it. Hmm. Oh no, I get what you mean, Mark. Trabs, what did you just send me a picture of fruit? Sounds good, Shelby. Which platform did you do? Was it Discord? I think the Cord. Gotcha, gotcha. Bro, I'm eating. Oh, okay. The Cord. Has anyone ever called it the Cord? Wait, why can't you wait until tomorrow? That makes me sad for you. Also, Shelby, I'll check your DM when I get done with this because I have a recording session later, anyways. I think it'll catch on. We're just gonna start calling it the Cord. Ah, that makes sense, Tribes. I'm sorry. The Master B-Rad in my chat. What a timeline we live in, right? Speaking of which, no, you're all good, B-Rad. But speaking of which, go and sub to him. Dude is literally so great. Quite literally. He is my little brother. One of many, I should say. I'm doing all right. How is B-Rod? I was gonna say, yeah, he's almost at 100 subs. If we can get him there, that would be very, very nice. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. He's definitely a goat. I agree with you there. Yes, if you guys are able to plug him somewhere, you are you are more than welcome to. I said nothing. You heard nothing. But if you can, that would be great. But yeah, um, do you guys have any questions that you want to ask that are burning on your minds? Because I don't think I can go for too terribly long. Like I said, I have a recording session later, which I need to prep for. Yeah, what's your question, Mark? Favorite Pokemon character and why is it Ball Guy? I know you said that literally just because he became a character in Masters EX. But if I'm giving you an honest answer, probably Silver. Silver is probably one of my favorite Pokemon characters. In terms of rivals, it would be Silver, and in Hop. Yeah, you're on recording. How do you not only stay so adorable but double it every time? You know, genetics really is a thing. Genetics do be wild. Ball Guy is great though. Speaking of Masters, I've been playing a lot of that. I pulled Marnie. I recently pulled Marnie. I need to pull Beat and Hop with Galarian Moltres and Galarian Zapdos. I do have a I do have an 11 pull, which I could use, but we're saving that. Uni, what are you drawing this time? Gideon or Gladion? Yeah, Gladion. I was gonna say, I know you used your 11 pull for Ball Guy. I saw that this morning. I didn't say anything in the group chat, but I saw it. No, yeah, you're good, Uni. I knew exactly what you meant. He is my child. Wouldn't you? Never mind. You literally have my phone number, Trabs. You are worthy. He also gives me Frank. Did you say he gives you Frank vibes? Is it Frank vibes or is it Raptel vibes? Because those are two different vibes. Also, Trev's bad. You're not a lonely. You're not an ugly duckling or a lonely goose. I need to check that. I need to check that, Uni. Shelby. I do love you, Trabs. Breast having breast phone numbers like winning an Oscar or a Grammy. Things that boys dream of, like me can only dream of. Having breast phone number give you a reason to live. Please, guys, stop. Trabs, Trabs, Trabs. My dear friend Trabs. Trabalebs. Trabs BB. Oh, Mark. My here? Sure, why not? Random word that starts with R? Robot? No, I love you, Trebs. I will definitely text you later. He is cutting strawberries. I can attest to this. He sent me the picture. Ah, okay, Shelby, I got you. I got you. But I think with that, I am going to end the stream. Don't go anywhere. I think I do want to go on a raid to somebody. Share the love of the community. Have a wonderful day, Uni. If it's one thing I don't joke about is strawberries. Yeah. No, M. I'm sorry. I have a recording session later, or else I still would have gone longer. But you can DM me if you want. But we're gonna be rating one of my friends with a hashtag Oathkeeper Raid in their chat. And we're rating my friend Zed Games. And with that, I really do appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. You didn't have to. And remember, may your heart be your guiding key. Good night, guys.